the mouthwash.
Obviously, at one point, Britt Baker's going to try to take out Big Swole's tooth. Like,
Oh,
that's a
it's
thing.
obvious.
It's going to happen.
Yeah.
I want to know where the
disappointed if they
nails
didn't.
come in, unless they just scratch each other. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a derogatory thing because they're women. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like AEW Heels, the exclusive women's group that you have to pay to be a member of.
Or what if the chair, the dentist chair, is like lined with nails, like a bed of nails?
There you go.
I mean, they're not going to do that, but that'd be awesome.
No, I think this will be interesting. It's kind of sad that it's on the pre-show, but Tony said because it's a cinematic match, that's why they did it for the pre-show.
Which doesn't make sense. Again,
yeah.
If you're going to spend the time and money in making a cinematic one.
Well, I mean, I guess everybody can watch it. It's on YouTube and shit. It's to help try to drive people to buy the show. I just don't know that a cinematic match when the rest of the show isn't cinematic is going to sell your show. That's my thought. Like, as a logical human being.
Right. You want to show them what they're getting into. You don't want to...
Put that fucking Battle Royal. I like the Battle Royal as the buy-in.
Oh, for real. I do too. Especially because Battle Royal... I mean, the best Battle Royal is a meh show that you only kind of pay attention to. You know what I mean? Because there's just so many people and there's so many just forearm, dump.
Not to mention it's a stupid business move to not have the Battle Royal on the pre-show, because now you got to pay them all pay-per-view money.
Give them the money, sonny.
You put them on the pre-show. WWE has proven time and time again, you don't got to pay them shit. No DVD rights or nothing.
Just lock them up. Who you got then?
I got Big Swole. I feel like Britt Baker's just now coming back. This is her first match back from an injury and all that, but she's a heel, and I think heels are there to lose. Especially in AEW, it just seems to be what they do.
Yeah, I kind of agree. I don't know what kind of match it's going to be, so I'm just going to give the nod to the dentist in the dentist office, so I'm going Britt Baker.
There's a good part of me that thinks I'm making the wrong decision here.
But
I look at the rest of the card and see,
anyway.
I see all the rest of our choices are pretty much the same. So, I figured, and the buy-in doesn't matter. You are right.
It's like whose line is it anyways, where the points don't matter and everyone makes
How come
shit
pre-show
up.
points are never our tiebreaker?
I think they have been in the past, and they can be.
Yeah. I just think that's a simplistic, logical way to go.
Kind of, but then at the same time, now you're legitimizing the pre-show matches.
You're lifting up the people who were relegated to the pre-show better than the company who pays them.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
But, I mean, how is that any different than it just being a regular match then?
Yeah, I suppose.
Because, I mean, yeah.
It is what it is. It's a paradox.
It's man. You got two docs. You got two docs sitting over there, Pasty. Tell you that much. Next, we may or may not start the show with the 21-man Casino Battle Royal. They're still calling it a Casino Battle Royal, even though they're in Florida or somewhere.
Yeah, I just think they're doing it to set themselves. That's what it's always going to be in AEW.
Yeah.
I'm okay with it. Make it yours. It's better than making Mimosa Mayhem matches.
I'd take another 21-man Casino Battle Royal. You could even use the same contestants. I don't care. But yeah, so speaking of contestants, the ones that we know of for now at least are Darby Allin, Lance Archer, Brian Cage, Ricky Starks, Pentagon Jr., Ray Phoenix, The Butcher, The Blade, The Candlestick Maker, Eddie Kingston, Sean Spears, Billy, Austin Gunn, Jake Hager, Santana, Ortiz, Chucky T, Trent Beretta, and at least one or more participants that are yet to be determined.
And of course, there's always the wild card in these matches. I think that's why they go with the Casino Battle Royale, because there's always a wild card at the end.
And it's 21 guys. 21. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah. And of course, Young Bucks and Cody took a gamble on doing all in.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
yeah,
are we gonna live off that, son of a bitch?
Yeah, they did. They made a company off of it.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. This, of course, could go any way, although remember the winner does get a World Heavyweight Championship title shot, so you would think, but it's AEW. They could have a nobody win it and just have a match on Dark or something, so
there's
it still really is kind of
There's
anybody.
A lot of people I would like to win this match.
You know, I was looking at it, and there isn't a lot I would actually like to see win this match. The one that definitely jumps out to me is Eddie Kingston. I like Eddie Kingston.
Yes.
And when I look at this whole thing, Darby Allin I'd like to see champion, but not for a few years, hopefully, or at least a year, 2, 3. But Eddie Kingston and Pentagon Jr. are the only two I want to see happen. Pentagon, they're keeping in the. I hope they're keeping in the tag division for now. So I'm going Eddie Kingston.
Yeah, Eddie Kingston, out of the named superstars, is probably my favorite to win it, just because he is positioning himself with a stable in a place of power. But at the same point, he's got a 5-man stable, and to me, that says he's positioning himself to go head to head with Inner Circle.
Right.
Especially with the dissolving of the Elite right now, there's not exactly 5 members there. So that's a toss-up. I'm going to go with the easy, safe prediction and pick the wild card, who's probably going to be somebody not in AEW or from NWA.
Right.
The big money is Brock Lesnar, but I don't see that. I think if Brock Lesnar does come back to wrestling and not MMA, it'll be in New Japan where there's more fans in the arena, so the money can be made. He don't play for 15% capacity.
No, he doesn't. Yeah, and I don't think Khan wants to spend Brock Lesnar money on Brock Lesnar.
But I think he'd buy Rusev in a second. Miro.
I would.
Yeah.
I would.
Yep. He'd be a good wild card.
I could see him, and he'd get a huge pop.
Oh, yeah.
Miro Day, Miro Day.
And at the same point, when this Battle Royal is basically based around tag teams and factions, I would love to see Darby Allin come out of this as the winner.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I would like. I mean, he's the only one that would probably be next on my list is Pentagon and Darby Allin.
Yep.
That I personally would want to see win it. So I'd be okay with that. I'd be okay with that.
I think this is going to be the best casino battle royale yet, though. I really like the feel, the flavor, the vibe.
You know, it's a battle royal. I remember the very first one I really liked, but I can't remember any of them, so I couldn't even tell you if one's better than the other. It's a battle royal. They're all interchangeable, if you ask me. It looks like it should be good. I mean, it'll be a good battle royal, I think. AEW's put on solid battle royals because they can get so boring. So, yeah, I'm clowning like I'm down.
Then we have a 6-man tag match, seeing the Dark Order being represented by Brody Lee, Colt Cabana, Evil Uno, and Stu Grayson.
There's a typo on there. It's an 8-man tag, but that's okay.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of
6.
people.
It could be 6.
It's 6 plus 2.
And they're taking on the ragtag leftovers of the Nightmare family, Matt Cardona, the Natural Nightmares, Dustin Rhodes, QT Marshall, and Cody's favorite, Scorpio Sky. It is kind of weird that he's there, but he's a face, and there's not a lot of those in AEW.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is. I don't know. Yeah, it's whatever. I like Scorpio Sky. I like seeing him wrestle. I like him.
I also think Matt Cardona and Scorpio Sky could probably do a good tag team together.
They probably could. I don't know if I want it.
I haven't seen Cardona actually, have a match yet though. Outside of WWE. Or even inside WWE for that matter. I don't think he ever had one.
Right? I would agree, sir. So what's your pick on this one?
I'm going with the Dizark is Order.
Yeah, me too. I think they need the win, and I don't even get the Nightmare people, so I don't even understand it. I'm going Dark Order. Up next.
It's really easy to say when Brody Lee's in the match. If he wasn't in the match, I think it would be completely different.
Right, then it'd be a toss-up for sure.
Mm-hmm.
We get a tag match. We get the Young Bucks, Nick and Matt, versus Jurassic Express, Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus. Just a normal tag match. Nothing on the line. Nothing at stake. No, nothing. They're just here. I'm picking the Bucks. I don't know why they would job to the... I like Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus, but they still just seem like they're mid-card. And
yeah.
Bucks are definitely main event as far as tag teams go. And if you're on a pay-per-view, I think the Bucks should go over.
I think Jurassic Express will have the tag team titles at some point. Hopefully sooner rather than later. But yeah, for now, I'm going with the Bucks, especially since it seems like they're the ones who kicked Hangman out. Hangman didn't seem like he wanted to cost them the match. I feel like they're the ones who are going to turn heel out of all this. They're teasing Kenny Omega is, but Kenny's just always fucking weird in AEW, so it's hard to call that.
Too right.
He's like short-circuiting since he left Japan.
He doesn't know how to live in America. And this was the worst time to move from stable Japan to fuck up America. Son of a bitch. Can't blame him. Can't blame him.
Yeah. So heel Bucks, I like that, and I could see heel Bucks to just dominate Jurassic Express.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah, sad for Jungle Boy, but it works.
He's good at selling.
And then we have your favorite match, Fat Mac, the Broken Rules match. If Matt Hardy leaves, he leaves AEW.
If he leaves, he leaves.
If he loses, he leaves. They're copying WWE from SummerSlam, I see.
Sure, yeah. And he's taking on Sammy Guevara, just in case you wanted to
know. It's just Matt.
Okay. If he leaves, he leaves. He doesn't even have to lose because there's nobody else there.
It's broken rules, man.
He's going to come out to the ring, and if he stays, he stays. If he leaves, he leaves. Fuck it.
Only Matt Hardy can kill Matt Hardy.
He's going to be hanging out in the corner during the main event match and everything. Not leaving. Not leaving.
He's swimming in the Mimosa Mayhem stuff during their match.
He's got a straw in the fucking pool. I'm not leaving. Oh, who do you got here?
Matt Hardy. He's not leaving AEW.
No shit. That one's obvious.
Yeah.
And I would have been so upset if Matt lost to Sammy. I'm all for Matt.
I was really sad to see on AEW this week they made Sammy use fake blood packets, but Matt got real busted open. So it's like, hopefully they bust Sammy open. Hopefully that was like, okay, here's your training wheels on Saturday.
Maybe Sammy isn't comfortable doing it. I'm okay with that.
Snowflakes.
Yeah.
No, there's enough hardcore wrestlers in the company already.
Exactly. Then we got what is sure to be a match. The Mimosa Mayhem
match.
Chris Jericho versus Orange Cassidy. We're running a little long here, Pacey. We're going to have to pick it up, but I don't know. I don't got a lot to say about anything coming up a whole hell of a lot. I'm going Orange Cassidy.
Yeah, Orange Cassidy is winning. Jericho, like I said, it's AEW. Heels. There's a lot of heels, and they're all there to lose. So.
Yeah. It works.
Yeah.
Then
we got the AEW World Tag Team Championship, seeing Kenny Omega and Adam Page try to retain their gold against FTR, but we both know that's not going to happen.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's FTR. I think I'm really excited for this match, although I can say that about the first three. Everything before now, I
have to say, I've been watching Dynamite. I do not like Tully Blanchard as the manager of FTR. He is not very good on the microphone, and he slows everything down to a point where I just have a hard time caring.
I've never seen him as the manager, but Tully, even in his heyday, was never a stick guy, so why you would have him as your mouthpiece, I don't know.
It doesn't make sense. It doesn't work.
You got the name recognition, but you can't live off the name. If he's going to be on